Well, hello everyone and welcome to Cyberpunk Edgerunners episode 7 reaction. Last time on Cyberpunk Edgerunners was a crazy episode. Maine developed cyberpsychosis and then died fighting against a bunch of people, including like the trauma people and some like military people, maybe, I mean there was basically some force attacking him, the police department, everyone was trying to get him, and then eventually he blew them all up and blew up himself, and David got away, and it was incredibly depressing and crazy and a really, really good episode. So I am very curious how David is going to take this and how this will change things going forward. And if Lucy will survive this episode. I hope she does, because otherwise David's soul is going to be lost. So let's get started. David is not doing too well. Oh no, okay, it's not David. Okay. Rebecca. Who is Rebecca's voice actor? It feels a little familiar, but also I like it a lot. Oh, he's gone in the deep end. This is not good. He's becoming a lot more like Maine.
Try this one out.
He even speaks like him a lot more. We love Rebecca. Alright, Kiwi's alive. Rebecca's like glowing. David is not afraid of killing people now. These guys suck at aiming, oh my god. This is very sad to see about David. He's lost what made him special.
Roger, Roger. Yo, back room.
This is like very sad. Oh my god. We love Rebecca.
Thank you kindly. Expect you'll fly higher than Maine ever did.
And fall even lower, I'm sure. This is not good.
This turns to goop.
Where is she? Been asking her?
Is she? I feel like
Gave up trying.
Lucy would not like this David, because everything she liked about David is gone.
At the warehouse, Lucy was acting, I don't know, strange.
How long has it been?
Yo, yo, yo! This is 501 face! This nagging old hat keeping you off the dance floor! Yo, it ain't right to badmouth the dead. It's not my bro's fault he got zeroed by some bare dick
Sure.
psycho.
It's like, feel better in metal than in my own skin.
Well, you're
I wonder why. He's trying to escape.
Possible client wants to meet you.
The kid from school? Oh, Faraday.
This is the first we've met, Mr. Martinez. The name's Faraday.
David should know not to trust him.
A job for Militech.
Hmm.
Saka's bitter rival.
Do you foresee a problem with this?
So he's going to be working for a mega corporation.
Pretty late.
Got a little caught up.
God, this is depressing.
Up at Mean Jones? I just need a little more time.
Of course.
She's not going to commit suicide, is she?
Might not remember.
Hmm?
Said once you and I were worlds apart.
Yeah.
What'd you mean by that?
You had your life ahead of you, but now you don't.
Raised in an Arasaka facility. There were 13
Whoa.
of us. Legend Rach Bartmoss.
Oh shit, yeah. The guy corrupted like 78% of the global net in a single day.
Wow.
I ran and ran.
Man,
Heard shots. My friends' screams. But I never looked back.
good idea.
Can't be afraid for myself anymore. All I fear now is someday you'll...
Feels inevitable at this point. Lucy? It's gotta be Lucy, right? Yeah. Wait, that's the end? Was that a shorter episode? That went by so quickly. Oh my god. That was episode 7 of Cyberpunk Edgerunners. We only have 3 left. Oh my goodness. Now, there's a few things to say about this episode. Firstly, that absolutely flew by. That's the fastest episode by far. Not necessarily my favorite. I think last episode is definitely my favorite. But this, I was like, man, I thought we were halfway through the episode. And then the music started playing. I'm like, man, oh my god, I guess it's over. Anyway, firstly, I just want to say I didn't necessarily like the time skip. So I was hoping that we would get a little bit more of the direct or like immediate fallout of Maine's death. Like I was hoping to see more of like David's initial reaction, more of like Lucy's reaction. We kind of just skipped over that and like went to a big like new status quo, which, you know, it's like good. I liked it, but I wish we could have seen it, I guess, more directly or more immediately afterwards. So that was a bit disappointing, but generally this was really good. The main takeaway is something I just kept repeating a bunch just throughout the reaction, so I'm sure you're already aware, but it's the main thing I have to talk about, which is the tragedy of David losing his innocence, optimism, and hopeful future. Because he became exactly what I said that I was hoping he would learn the lesson to not become, which is that he's become a lot more like Maine. He acts like him, he speaks like him, he's chromed up like him, he's taken over his role, he's living out his missions or whatever. Like, this inevitably will lead to David's doom. This is not good. This is a thing which I think is very explicitly, well, maybe not explicitly, very implicitly within the story is portrayed as a bad thing. And the fact that David has gone down this path is dooming his character in terms of like, it's going to be a tragic end. It's just depressing to watch. And I like it. Like, it's good. Yeah. The thing I think I was the most surprised about is that despite David becoming who he isn't and becoming someone completely different and more like Maine, I'm kind of surprised that Lucy is still with him. Like, I figure I would have assumed that the thing that she liked about David was the fact that he was different to everyone else. Like, he had that innocence, he had the optimism, he had that like future, like looking to a brighter future. And now that he doesn't necessarily, like, he doesn't have that anymore, I am kind of surprised that I'm wondering what she still sees in him. What is like so interesting about him to her. I don't know. Yeah, he's lost his individuality and is becoming a much more generic kind of cyberpunk, like, edge runner, you know, which is sad, but, you know. Now, what else could I possibly say? I don't know. I feel like this is going to be a very short video because there's just not much to say beyond I'm very depressed and that was very good, and poor David. But also, he's gone down the wrong path and it's not his fault, it's the fault of society and so on and so forth. What other plot points were there? There was the whole Faraday thing where Faraday is putting David on a Militech mission against Arasaka, which kind of leads me to the idea that, like, how long until David kills someone else's mother and he kind of sees what he is becoming, which is like part of the society that is like what led to the death of his mother. Like, I feel like that's almost inevitable, but maybe not. I guess it might not happen. But yeah, like what's that going to be like when he goes on this job and maybe someone gets in his way and it's like that someone gets caught in the crossfire between Militech and Arasaka and he is to blame for it or something and he's no better than the people who killed his own mother. I don't know. I could imagine that being a thing and it's going to be very depressing when that happens. So yeah. What else was there? There was also the idea of the old net and the old net like being, I don't remember what, it was like some high percentage, like 50% or something, or 70% all getting corrupted by one guy. And that was really cool. I like that idea of like a concept of, say, like 50 years from now, if we keep building out the internet and then some crazy, intense, like amazing hacker guy like destroys like 70% of it. So we have to like build a second internet. It's like, whoa, I like that. It's like a cool sci-fi concept. So yeah. Now, we are also hinting at, like, I mean, it could be going over my head. I think this stuff slightly is a little bit, but, like, all the stuff with Arasaka and they're searching for something in the old net and so on and so forth. I don't really know what's going on there. Maybe it'll become a bigger plot point, or maybe I was meant to figure it out by now. I don't know. I'm not too interested. I'm, like, mildly interested, I guess. Like, maybe there'll be a good answer we'll get there that'll mean something interesting, but I'm not necessarily searching for an answer. But yeah, I think that's it. It'll be a short video. Thanks for watching. We've only got 3 episodes left. See you next time.